the internet. It's Bear here. Hey, Mom, you want to say hello? So we came back from Georgia this morning, and this afternoon is the rally for Tim Kaine here in UF. I didn't tell you all this. I probably should have vlogged about it in hindsight, but I went to a campus tour of UF, not US. I live in the US. The UF, University of Florida, on Friday. It was really good. Then we learned yesterday that the rally was going to be right there, right where we were touring. I don't want to go into judgmental. I don't want to bash Donald Trump. I think there's enough of that. As Michelle Obama says, they go low, we go high. So I'm just going to say, I'm voting for Hillary. So we're here in the parking garage. We got the news station here. I've seen a lot of security, which is, it's good. So there's the hotel parking lot. Wright Jr. actually has a hotel for when parents want to visit. It's like the central hub of everything non-academic for US students. But it's right out on the lawn, right next to Wright Union, for the speech for Tim Kaine's gonna give.
Union Gators! In just a few minutes, we're going to have the next Vice President of the United States address you. I had the great privilege of working with him when I was party chair and he was our national chair and guided us to victory. I want to tell you about a couple of experiences that are very important for you to think about over the next few days and 2 weeks. Yesterday, a young lady came up to me and she told me we were at the Pride Festival and she said this was the first election she had just made it in time to register to vote. And I told her, I said, young lady, as much as I need your vote, don't vote for me first. You make sure the first vote you cast is one that you will remember the rest of your life. That you were a young woman who helped elect the first woman president of the United States. I also want to tell you of an experience that I think every one of us ought to think about every day. When I was elected to the Senate, the first day I got elected, I was in court. I was still state attorney at the time and had to switch over to become state senator. And I walked outside and they said, you've been appointed to be the new Senate representative, one of them on the committee for the recount in Bush-Gore. In a state of millions and millions, 600 votes. Somebody did the math on that one time and told me how many precincts that meant we were a dead tie until one precinct went by one vote the other way. We're not going to have that happen again because we're going to turn out the Democratic voters. We're going to vote in this election. As I wrap up, while you're there, and you're voting at the top of the ticket, make sure you go on down the ticket.
Yeah! Rod Smith! Yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah!
our U.S. Senator. Long time ago, I was here on this campus. It's where I got my first start in politics. Thank you all for being engaged and activated and energized for this election. Now, one of the things you've noticed over the last several years that there has been an attempt after we went through that 2000 horrible presidential election. You notice they tried to make it easier to vote with early voting.
and vote by mail. And then over the course of the last 5 years, there was an attempt to constrict the vote. They were making it harder for students to vote in the county where they go to school. And I remember a year ago in a special election in Alachua County, they would not even put a voting precinct here on this university campus. Well, fortunately, that has been turned around. And this is the voting precinct. I want you to know that the Nelson family has been friends of the Clintons for now 3 decades. I got to see the president the other day. He was just in Jacksonville. He, of course, is one of the masters, if there's ever been one. Our daughters grew up together. So naturally, I come to the table with a significant prejudged opinion about the capability of Hillary. We've seen her not only as a friend and as a wife, but as a mother. And these are solid people. It just amazes me the degree of ugliness that we see in politics today, and you can imagine all of the assaults that she has taken and how she's still standing. And yet, when you see her in those debates, you saw her ready in those debates. And because of that, you see that she is ready to be president of our country, who today is the majority leader, but come January the 3rd is going to be the minority leader. And by the way, that's because Florida is also going to help make that majority with Patrick Murphy. But what is Senator McConnell going to do the day after the election? Is he going to do what he did the day after the election 8 years ago of Barack Obama, in which he gathered his Republican leadership and said, we're going to oppose him on every issue? And indeed, that's what they have done for 8 years. And yet, look at the substantial record of achievement of this president. So I can't thank you enough for showing the enthusiasm. Get out and talk to your friends and get them early vote. It's easier to vote now. And early voting starts next week. And if you tomorrow, this is next week. You can see, I've been going every day. I'll be with Tim for 2 days, then my wife and I will be with Hillary for 2 days. And then President Obama comes in to Florida on Friday. I mean, Florida is serious business. Okay, this is what I'd leave you with. You've got 2 choices, and that's what an election is. It's a choice. What do you really want is what you've got to decide. Do you want somebody that will fly off the handle, or somebody that is prepared?
Prepared!
I know what you want, but I just want to draw the distinction. Do you want somebody who does not have a clue about foreign policy? Or do you want a real foreign policy expert?
Yeah!
And this is a big one because of the acrimonious atmosphere in our nation's politics, in the sharp divisions. I've never seen it this sharp. I've never seen it run as a blood sport as it now is being done, amplified by all of this unlimited and undisclosed corporate money that is now coming in and influencing, and amplified by the Russian government as they try to influence the election. And so here's the question, and here's the choice. Do you want somebody that will divide us, or somebody that will unify us?
Unify!
And the final clear distinction that I will draw for you, especially after what we've witnessed, do you want somebody that will insult every other person as a part of his modus operandi?
No.
Or do you want somebody as a president of this great country that respects other people, that is tolerant of others, that tries to bring people together, that in fact treats others as you would want to be treated?
Yeah.
That's the clear choice. It is so clear. And you all are a part of it. And you are a part of making history right now in this country. Thank you, and God bless.